Alright, Fishaholics, well today I'm going to be fishing the Seekonk River. It's the beginning of May right now, and I'm underneath this bridge that's along the Seekonk River here. And today is just a wet, miserable, rainy day, and I'm going to try and fish underneath the bridge and kind of target the pilings on this bridge here and see if I can catch some fish on a, crummy day, and hopefully I can make this crummy, rainy day a good day. Stripers love to feed in this rough kind of water or weather. Right, it's just the beginning of the outgoing tide. It's almost the new moon, so the tide is pretty high up. I'm throwing out a Elias V Fishing extreme whiptail shad right now, and I'm probably going to throw a variety of lures. There was a bite. Oh, or a tree or something. But I'm going to probably throw a variety of lures to try and get a bite today. Alright guys, so I switched over to this Rapala Xrap Subwalk. I had 3 bites on the Elias V Extreme Whiptail Shad, but I have a feeling the stripers here underneath the bridge today are a little bit on the smaller side because I didn't hook up with those 3 bites, like they were hitting the tail. So I'm going to see if this Rapala Xrap Subwalk can get the job done. I saw some peanut bunker jump in front of me, and this little Subwalk will definitely imitate that peanut bunker perfectly. Oh, there he is. Fish on. First fish of the day on that Rapala Subwalk, right underneath this small school of peanut bunker here to the right of me. Little striper, nothing big, but man, he hit that hard. Nice fish right there. There you have it, guys, right there on that Rapala Xrap Subwalk bait. Nice striper. There he goes. There's a whole school of peanut bunker here to the right of me, and I kind of just was casting that out, and how I was retrieving it, I was basically just kind of jerking, then pausing it there, and that striper hit it on the pause. So jerk, pause, jerk, pause, jerk, pause, and on the pause I like to slowly reel it forward just so that you keep that line tight and prevent any slack in the line, so you know exactly when you get a bite. There he is. Oh, right on the pause. This is a little bigger one here. I think so. I think it might be a little bigger one. Okay. They're loving this Rapala Xrap. It's the Rapala Xrap Subwalk 07 to be exact. This one's a little bit bigger, I think, than the first one. There we go. Nice fish right there, guys. Woo! Okay. I was going to use my pliers here, but this chunky little guy unhooked himself almost. Just like that. Really sharp hooks on this Rapala Xrap. Let's get this guy back in the water. Let's catch some more. My hands are freezing right now. It must only be like 45 degrees out here today. Crazy New England weather. It seems like one day it's 65, 70 degrees, and the next day it's 45 degrees and or 35 degrees and snowing. Or at least that's what it's been like this 2015. Oh, look at that peanut bunker jumping right in front of me. Oh, there he is. Oh, I was just hanging this Xrap right in the current behind the piling. I was noticing the peanut bunker jumping right in front of me, and I didn't even jerk this Xrap yet, and a fish was on it right away, just casting right behind the piling. Wow, that's a nice one. It's a little spinner striper, or a skipper striper. Get on your way, go get 50 pounds. Right behind that piling. I'm just going to try and hang it there in the current and very barely move it. That's how that last striper hit it. I basically just cast it there, let it sit there and kind of drift down river. Oh! That's all I'm doing, is I'm just letting it drift with the current. And they're just nailing it. Oh, that was a big one. Let's try this again. Let's cast right out by that piling. And I'm just gonna let the current do all the work and take it down tide. And I'm just gonna kind of slowly reel it in. And that's how they're hitting it right now. I don't have to do much work at all. Bam, just hitting it right there. This guy got all 3 trebles on his jaw here. That's why I always like to have a nice pair of pliers here, so you don't have to, you know, stick your hand in his mouth with all those hooks. Nice little striper. Get him on his way. They're just stacked here on the back side of this bridge, and I don't really have to do any work at all. Just pretty much just let the current do all the work. Cast it out, let the current just take it down tide, and I'm just gonna slowly kind of reel it in. I'm just slowly reeling it and pausing it, giving it little jerks and jiggles here and there. And they're pretty much hitting it in the same spot every time. They're like stacked right on the back side. Oh, there he is. Oh, he got off. Oh no, he's swimming towards me. Thought he got off. I got peanut bunker right here in front of me. And then they're sitting over there to the right behind the peanut bunker. See you later, buddy. The peanut bunker is only going to be, you know, 1 inch to like 3 inches long, and this Xrap that I'm throwing is about like 3 inches long, so it matches the hatch pretty perfect. Oh, there he is. Oh, that one. Oh, look at all that peanut bunker. Look at all that peanut bunker. Look at all it. They were freaking out because of this little striper. I love these fish grippers. You always get a good hold on the hooks and you can easily pull them free. See you later, little buddy. I'm hoping there's at least a keeper size fish here swimming around. There's gotta be. There's so much bait. You know, there's a lot of schoolie stripers around. You know, that's got to attract the attention of a bigger fish. Cast it out behind that piling and let the current do most of the work, and then I'm basically just gonna give it little jerks and jiggles here and there as I give it a nice slow steady retrieve, pulling it forward. Oh, there he is. That's a little bigger fish. Oh, he's not as big. He was hooked sideways, that's why he felt a little bigger. Get bigger, little buddy. Casting it out, like I said again, and just letting the current do all the work. And when I give it the little jerks and jiggles as I slowly retrieve this Xrap, those little jerks cause that bait to kind of dart side to side. And usually after I jerk it and jiggle it and pause it, that's when they hit it, right there. That's when they hit it, right on the pause, every time. Every time. They very rarely today are hitting it when I'm jerking it. Just right after I jerk it, they hit it. This guy almost ate the entire thing. Oh, quick release right there, guys. I always like that. We're gonna catch one more, then I'm gonna call it for the day. Only had time to really get out here today for about, 30-40 minutes. And I found a nice pattern and I'm catching fish. Oh, this one might be a little bigger. I might have to make this the last. Whoa, look at this. This one definitely is a little on the bigger side. Oh yeah. This one might be the biggest one of the day right here, guys. Oh yeah, this is the keeper that I was looking for. Okay, I hope he just doesn't straighten the hooks out. This is a keeper fish. Oh yeah, on that Rapala Xrap. There we go. I knew there was going to be a keeper around. Definitely a keeper size fish right there, guys. Oh, nice. I don't know if I can leave after catching this one like this, guys. Oh yeah. Little baits catch big fish, or decent sized fish. Nice striper right there. Woo! Alright guys, get a nice release on this nice keeper size striper. There she goes. Woo! Alright fishaholics, just caught the last fish and the biggest fish of the day, and I've only been fishing for around 30-40 minutes. Got to the water a little late, and you know, it's miserable, cold, wet conditions right now. I'm gonna actually leave because my hands are freezing, but you know, I caught a ton of fish. I caught like 20 stripers or schoolie stripers, and then I caught that one fish that was like 29-30 inches, and just all on that Rapala Xrap Subwalk 07 bait here. And this is my favorite bait to use when the fish are feeding on peanut bunker that are kind of slightly under the surface of the water. And this is a subsurface bait, so you know, it's not on the surface but right underneath it, and it perfectly imitates and matches that hatch of that peanut bunker and just goes right under the surface. And basically how I was fishing it, you know, I was casting out to that piling and letting the current take it down tide and pretty much do all the work. And then I was just slowly reeling and giving it a jerk, causing that bait to kind of walk the dog under the surface. And right on the pause, you know, it kind of looks like the fish is kind of injured and it's taking a break. Right on the pause, that's when those stripers are nailing it. Anyways, I'm going to call it for the day and get off the water. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The setup that I was using today was a 7'2" Shimano Clarus medium moderate fast action spinning rod, rigged with my Quantum Optix 40 spinning reel, 20-pound test Green Moss Power Pro braid, and a 20-pound test Blue Label Seaguar Fluorocarbon leader. And that was my setup pretty much for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And never forget, live to fish, fish to live. I'll see you guys out on the water. Tight lines.